Hello and welcome to Flippin Through, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news review and interview channel. And today we're flipping through Mad Magazine number 305, released September 1991. Our price, $1.75, which is indeed cheap. But before I do that, what am I trying to do? Wait, there we go. Shoot. I forgot to turn this on. All right. Before I do that, hey, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're the first time viewer, hey, hit subscribe. You won't regret it. I'm almost certain. If you've watched several times and you're still not subscribed, please consider hitting that thumbs up button, hitting subscribe, leaving a comment below. If you want to support me in another way, patreon.com/flippinthrough. I sure as hell appreciate those people that do support me. If you support me, you get a 6 set of stickers. And I don't know. I got to figure something else out to lure people in. I got to do that. But these are the people that do support me. David Strickler, Megan McInerney, Shane Buckley, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Ed Meisinger, Rob Wilson, Rod Mead-Sperry, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Ori, and Kyle Bridget. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope I can keep on earning it. Anyway, that's enough of that, right? Let's get me in here. That's what people tune in for. If you guys want to flip along, I have a link. I should have a link below in the video description to madcoversite.com. And that way, if I miss a detail, if you're not sure what's what, because sometimes just for time I skip over things, or because of a lack of attention to detail, I skip over things, you can check it out. And it has all those details, artist, writer, and fun facts, and also really nice scans of the front and back cover. Anyway, I'm filming this on the 11th month of the 11th. Wait, no, the 11th day of the 11th month. It's Veterans Day, Armistice Day. So, hey, this is for all you veterans out there. All right. Thank you so much for your service. And Mad Magazine supports America's brave men and women in this issue. Lovely asterisks. I love the asterisks. MAD supports America's brave men and women who shamelessly publish patriotic-looking magazine covers to make a quick buck. Here they are with what is that? General Schwarzkopf. This is an oldie but a goodie. The first Gulf War. That's a throwback. For those of you youngsters that might be tuned in, that's right. We're talking, we just got out of the second Gulf War not that long ago. But yeah, there was a one before that. Gulf War Classic. That's what I call it. Anyway, I don't know anything. I know, a little bit about Oliver North, but I don't know that much about Schwarzkopf. I don't know if he was one of those generals like North that was like wrapped up in a scandal or something. I do like this rendition of Alfred D. Newman, I must say. I like his awkward posture, this shirt that's like a little too short for his body. Yeah, it's pretty classic. Look at that. Now with remote control, flip through. That's, I'm going to sue them. They can't use that. I'm flipping through. They can't say flip through the pages without getting up from your chair. What the hell? Is that possible? Can I sue people in the past? A couch potato's dream at a nightmare price. I think I own this one. Very upset. I'm disturbed by this, that they would be so bold as to do that. Who is the cover artist? Cover artist is Richard Williams. Let's go through this table of contents. Oh, that weird, awkward, squished MAD logo. And here we go. Elections are when people find out what politicians stand for, and politicians find out what people will fall for. That's pretty classic right there. Let's go over to the vital features. Oh, okay. Wait. So it's the very first one. So Mort Drucker, obviously. Other commissioners. I have no idea who this could be. Father Jowly mini-series. This will be Angela Torres. Here we have sports phrases on and off the playing field. Who is that? This is a tough one. I don't think that's Bob Clark. Look at he has the bug eyes, but I don't think it's Jack Davis. Shoot. This is a really hard one. Future Simpsons ripoffs. Oh my God. This is not good. This is not good at all. Obviously, Sam Viviano. That guy is such a distinct style. Sam Viviano. I don't know that I give Sam Viviano enough love. I'm gonna have to drop you guys, drop a truth bomb on you guys, a fun fact, as it were, when it comes to this one. So you better stay tuned because you will not expect it. Okay, you will not expect it. Hold on. I'm going to bring it up right now. Anyway, letters pages. This is what I'm worried about. It's like we're in that time where it's going to get too crazy. Because look at this. Oopsies. What do we got here? Dear Claude, thanks for putting me on the cover of your magazine. I haven't read the article yet, but Maggie seems to be enjoying it. Sincerely, Bart Simpson. I wonder who drew this. No, it'd be wild. What if it was Bill Morrison that drew it? This letter, an original artwork from The Simpsons, recently arrived in our mailbox. Oddly, while Maggie was busying herself with another underachieving issue of MAD, Bart and Lisa were parked in front of their TV set, engrossed in another hilarious episode of The Cosby Show. Go figure. Yeah, I mean, this letter department sucks. Well, it's obvious that you guys have never had a dog. Oh, thank goodness. Criticism. Since on page 39 of issue number 303's A Mad Guide to How Simple Things Work Part 2, you refer to a male dog as in heat. Only female dogs have a heat cycle. Male dogs are always in the mood. Jerry Greenberg, Bronx, New York. Thank you, Jerry, for bringing the truth. Bringing the truth to Mad Magazine. Dunces with Wolves, artist Mort Drucker. Got it. There's some fun. There's some fun chicken fat in this one. Like just, it's a lot of it is not visual. It's like written. So you have like the field of dreams right there. What am I supposed to do out here? Protect the grass? They haven't been cut off from civilization since I was on that post in Staten Island. Poor Staten Island. Look at, here's Max Cornmeal. Alpo. It's so stupid. I don't think I've ever seen Dances with Wolves. What am I missing out on? Was it great? Did it age well? I don't know. Perhaps we'll never know. The Proverbial Postman Pooch Parable, Part 1. All right, we got this guy. Oh, he gets attacked. I got him. Gosh, thanks. Here's your mail. It's a beware of dog sign. John Pound, I've learned. John Pound, this is the first failure. I didn't recognize his artwork, but he was one of the artists for Garbage Pail Kids. So too was Tom Bunk. Here's the commissioner of feminists. The best man for the job is a woman. A woman's place is in the house. The White House. Name, Gloria Kickbutt. Nickname, the Velvet Fist. We got to zoom in on this one. This is great. Age Age is an exploitative, male-perpetuated concept that all women should reject. First off, I love this. I love the short haircut. All right. How elected? By default, after her opponent, former playmate Babs Cummings, was found guilty of stuffing ballot boxes, not to mention her own bra. Favorite song, He's Having My Baby, by Paula and the Wishful Thinkers. Recent quote, men can't live... Men. All right, I read that very wrong at first. Men can't live with them, can't kill them. Man most admired, Phil Donahue for being sensitive supporter of women's causes. Woman most admired, Marlo Thomas for ordering Phil Donahue to be a sensitive supporter of women's causes. Latest ruling, suspended 2 feminists from the National Organization of Women for having a sense of humor. Here's the Little League Parents Commissioner. Fred Tiemann, nicknamed the Screamer. Age 38 chronologically, 11 emotionally. Voted loudest and most obnoxious parent at the league championship game. These are cool illustrations. I don't know that I'll read all of these, but Commissioner of Rock Stars. He's a Commissioner of Rednecks. Billy Bob William Roberts Jr. Birth certificate lost in Blacksburg flood. Qualifications: 1, my 5th grade diploma, and my solid 2-digit IQ. How much did he do here? How much John Pound work is there in Mad Magazine? Here's the Commissioner of Class Clowns. Not that many. Holy smokes. He had this stretch in the 290s to early 300s and then totally stopped. I wonder why that is. I should reach out to him. I think I said it before. I need to start interviewing people again. America's Traditional Songs. Artist Paul Coker. Writer Tom Coke. My Uncle Liz and Me. What? As they sound to 5-year-olds. Okay. Maybe read the whole title, Patrick. That might help. I need to get a sip of water. I apologize. I gotta say, this is like an issue that was made for me. Look at that Marine hymn. From the halls of Minnesota to the doors of misery, we will ride on grumpy cattle in Iran and Italy. If the Army or the Navy ever look at magazines, they will find the creeps with garden tools have been smashed to smithereens. You know what's a shame, though? That they didn't do the CB song. But the CB song is not as well known. I'm from Minnesota. That's why I read that one. Mad's Instant movie review. Here's Quigley Down Under is a dud. Dick Tracy. Icky, are you kidding me? Dick Tracy was beautiful. I haven't watched that in so long, though. Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, retire. Yeah. I don't know how funny these are. The Back to the Future Part 3 is a bore? That's how you know that these are baloney. Because it's not a bore. Back to the Future Part 3 is not a bore. It's very exciting. Fun fact, they filmed those movies, number 2 and number 3, back to back. Okay. Father Jowly miniseries. I know this one, okay? This is a take on the Father Dowling mysteries. And you might say, bro, how do you know the Father Dowling mysteries? You've never even seen Dances with Wolves. How would you possibly have an understanding of the Father Dowling mysteries? I'm so glad that you asked. I am blood related to the writer who created the character Father Dowling. I've waited forever for a moment where I could drop that fact with some relevancy, and it has finally come. So here we go. Here, I got to switch over to the browser. Boom. The show features history. The show features a Catholic priest, Father Dowling, who solves murders, abductions, and other mysteries in his Chicago parish, assisted by his young streetwise nun. It was a great show. Sister Stephanie, in spite of hindrance from Bishop's representative, Father Prestwick. The show is based upon characters created by Ralph McInerney in a series of mystery novels, but neither the pilot TV movie nor the subsequent regular season episodes are actual adaptations of any of McInerney's stories. Whatever, that doesn't matter. So this is my uncle. Look at Ralph McInerney, Minneapolis, Minnesota. That's where I live. McInerney, that's my last name. You think I'm putting you on? I'm not. But anyway, so this guy was quite smart, quite learned. He wrote stuff. Anyway, that was very exciting for me to be able to share that, because really, very few people have heard of this. The amount of people who are familiar with the Catholic priest who solves crimes with a streetwise nun, it's pretty small, the amount of people who know this as a reference. I think this would be kind of fun. Angelo Torres is, I don't know. Where's the original artwork for this? This might be a fun one to own, right? Because it's like the family connection. I bet it's got to exist somewhere. The proverbial postal pooch parable, part 2. Oh, now he knows to beware of him. Oh, there we go. I don't know. Hit or miss. That one was a miss. The sports phrases. Artist Jack Davis. You guys heard me say it. I know I said that I didn't think it was him after I had just said it was. So I can't count it. But I should. I should get credit for that one. Here we go. Sports phrases on and off the playing field. The pick and roll. The pick and roll in the stands. I thought it would be like the roll. You know how sometimes you pick a booger and you roll it between your fingers? Get ready for the flick. The pick, the flick, and the roll. Piling on the field. Piling on in the stands. The suicide squeeze play on the field. Suicide squeeze play in the stands. Jeez. Here we go. The body check. Body check in the rink and body check in the stands. How do you write something like this? Oh, no. I just had to pet that smooth. The left-right combination in the ring and the left-right combination in the stands. I have a question. Are the arrows necessary to this? I don't really, I don't think so. I think they distract from it. Too bad I wasn't working at MAD in the 1990s. Here's the Spy versus Spy. Is this, oh, this is Clark and Edwin. Artist Bob Clark. Look at this thing, got all jacked up. And writer Duck Edwin. Duck Edwin was a good writer for Spy versus Spy. All of his seem very playful. Not a big fan of the sound effects, though. The word bubbles. The lighter side of reading MAD. You don't have to read the lighter side of. Another lovely Spy versus Spy. Oh, shoot. I just realized I forgot to zoom in on some of the items like this, the marginals. I'll zoom in on those from now on. All right, what is this? Got a wheel. Okay, the wheel's still there. He hops on there. He's gonna shoot at him. Pew 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 pew. That. That's so stupid. Oh my gosh, that was dumb. All right, let's zoom in on this. Come on, focus. Look at that. I like this because I can see it even better than if I used my eyes. Oh, he's tickling him. That's not a good idea. I'm just going to be honest with you. Uh-oh. Did I skip 2 pages? Why we get the holiday blahs. This is Woodbridge. It must be. You can always tell Woodbridge. Well, one, because they like the kids. I don't know. That's always been my tip-off. Valentine's Day is the time of the year when our loved ones show their affection towards us by giving us a 20-pound box of chocolates that's been sitting in a warehouse all year. President's Day. What the hell is this? It's the time of the year when greedy store owners honor a president who never told a lie by running deceptive ads, and a president who freed the slaves by keeping American consumers in continual debt. St. Patrick's Day is the time of the year when we show our respect for Irish Americans by getting stinking drunk in their honor and throwing up our guts at their parade. Mother's and Father's Day. Oh, I'm a father. Are the times of the year when every piece of junk that can't be unloaded on any other time is advertised as being perfect for both mom and dad. Personalized, transcendental, triglyph, and exercise unit. Very good. Ooh, Thanksgiving. It's the time of the year when we honor the notion of sharing by recounting how the Indians fed the same people who would eventually steal their land away from them. Yeah. Here we have Paul Peter Porges. And I said the name right the first time. On a cross-country flight. How and where sneaky smokers can hide their filthy habits. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is great. That took me a minute. On a cross-country flight. Sucks it in, and in LA exhales. And then here's a lovely, what is this called? Rapunzel. At a house party. At 20 below zero? This is what it looks like. Well, it used to. Like when I was a kid, there'd be people out in Minnesota in the wintertime all bundled up just smoking. On the roof of a high-rise apartment building during a smog alert. I don't really get this one. During a 21-gun salute. Downwind of a barbecue. The interstate truck route. God dang. Like, sometimes I wonder, are people even able to understand the words that I'm saying? Simpson ripoffs will undoubtedly be seeing. And I should have known that this was Sam Viviano because Sam Viviano seemed to be the guy that did the cartoon spoofs. Like in the 90s, it was him. He was the artist that did that stuff. The Samsons. I like this one. The Simpsones. Basically the Sopranos, right? There's that guy, Tony. There's the one. There's the... Look at that. What was her name? It was, I don't know, something. There's the boy, the chubby boy. I don't know, and there wasn't a baby. And I mean, wasn't The Simpsons just the Flintstones? But wasn't the Flintstones just the Honeymooners? But wasn't the Honeymooners just the... And look at... Oh, here's the Blimpsons. Family Guy. Who is this? Any doofus, bozo, idiot, schmuck, moron, schmendrick, cretin, pinhead, boob, ignoramus, fool, jerk can, but it takes a genius to. All right. Any pinhead can stubbornly stick to traditional records in the age of CDs, but it takes a genius to open up a classic vinyl store and charge customers double and triple for yesterday's technology. Oh, it only gets worse from there. Only an ignoramus can make goofy sounds to entertain his friends, but it takes a genius to make goofy sounds and claim it's a 3,000-year-old Mongol warrior and have saps pay big bucks to watch him channeling. Any schmendrick can pluck down a few bucks in a blind stab at that unlikely lottery payoff. But it takes a genius to set up a Dr. Lotto hotline for dummies who think someone has devised a system that can beat random mathematics. Your new personally selected numbers 6, 5, 21, 30, 12, 9. Any jerk can fill his food or beverages with foul, unhealthy chemical preservatives, but it takes a genius to leave all that crapola out, but charge the customers much more for actually giving them less. I don't really know that I understand that one, if I'm being honest. But that's fun. Who's this artist? Is this I know who it is. It's Tulka. It's Rick Tulka. Yeah, there it is right there. And Desmond Devlin, who was working at Mad Magazine even as a child. The Violence of the Hams. Sam Viviano. I really, really liked his movie spoofs. Look at that. Because, I mean, look at this stuff you get. I mean, this is like, it's amazing. I really liked his stuff. Yeah. What a fantastic artist. Oh, here's another margin. Let's zoom in on this. Oh, what the heck? All right. Oh, I'm trying to do two things at once. I'm not doing a good job at either. The Proverbial Postal Pooch Parable Part 3. I'm not going to read it. I don't like it. I'm sorry. And the Mad Summer Camp Guide. Oh, thank goodness we have a situation here where this one has been folded. What failure of American society is weighing heavily on the minds of today's teens? Teenagers today are worried sick about their future prospects. To find out how society has failed them, simply fold the page in as shown in the diagram at right. In spite of what our leaders say, there is no adequate success formula that doesn't get overly complex every time it's tried. Still, it's always a seductive idea to quickly train youngsters in our nation. So what? This Schmendrick screwed it up when they folded it. What a dummy. So what failure of American society is weighing heavily on many of today's teens? Inadequate evacuation. Oh, sex education. Oh, it's a pregnant girl. Aw. And then the stupid teen fake out cover. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe on that channel. I'm trying to grow to 500 subscribers. That's my latest goal. I'm at 421, 422, back to 421. I want to get that ball rolling, so I can't do it without your help. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Toodaloo.